right. Well, hello, fellow wargamers and history buffs. I am sorry for the belated start to our game. I'm here living in beautiful, sunny Southern California. So the challenge of that means that sometimes your commute is longer than normal. So I appreciate those of you that stuck around waiting for this. And now I gotta try to get my computer to wake up and show stuff. No. All right. All right. Will it let me join the game? Yes, here we go. All right.
You can't be 3 wide and get through this gap and not get shot by these.
The square shot is almost useless.
Well, your call.
It's by itself. The problem is this guy here is going to kind of he would op charge.
Take him first.
Can you get this guy out of the way?
I was going to surround him and kill him. Actually, so I was planning on doing. Was taking my Cossack, forming him in double line here and here, charging him from these 2 hexes, and then putting a guy in ZOI so that he just routes through all this crap.
Because I was looking at, like, if you can get rid of him, then that infantry that has the leader, he can actually move all the way over there to that exhausted guy and stay out of the 2 hex opportunity charge of that 1410.
You mean the 4-8 guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but his melee is like 2.
Oh.
He's got a 5 melee. I mean, he's not gonna.
Oh, I didn't realize your stuff sucks that bad. Sorry.
Well, he's only a company dude, isn't he?
Oh, he's an 8-5, dude. Oh,
the
he
8-5 can't get anywhere.
Yeah, the
He
4.
can't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
the 4-8. Yeah, the 4-8. Too bad.
We got the 15-14s, the 12-11, the 8-15, the 17-14. You got a bunch of cavalry.
But
man.
if I lit up these 2 MUs, that's going to be 5 fresh cavalry regiments.
I agree. If you can hit multiple exhausted cavalry units with your cavalry and continue to hit and just keep pushing that stuff back, it's glorious.
And I forgot that you can actually slide sideways if you're in multi-hex line. So that also is a way you can slide up there. And come across.
The key would be attack this guy first, right? Because he's only tired, right? And can a guy who's tired charge?
Yes, they can opportunity or reaction charge, yes. But
can he
only
just
if it's through their front-facing hexes.
If you
hit
no, I mean, can this guy here move and charge?
Yours
that's tired.
No, he cannot initiate a charge. He can reaction charge, he can opportunity charge, but he cannot initiate a charge. You have to have fresh cavalry to do that.
So I could hit this guy here first, right? With one of these guys, and whatever one's weakest, just to tie him down so he can't do anything. You can hit him from the flank.
Well, but so here's the thing: he's got.
Okay, just keep in mind he has stuff. Oh, maybe.
He's got stuff behind it, right? He's got those. What are they? Dragoons, maybe, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
They have a 3 hex.
Yeah.
So they can reaction charge, and come out and catch you.
Well, only one if you hit that side flank, but one's enough. And he's covering the other flank. So you're not going to get to that tired guy without being challenged. But the exhausted stuff.
Well, unless I hit him from here.
Yes. Unless he has a 14 in there or 15 that I'm not seeing, but yeah.
And then it allows me to hit this guy and this guy.
No. Oh, if they're out of command, they can still react, right? So no, these guys here under the leader can still react. These guys can react.
If you come at this one from the side over here, you'll be actually outside of his zone. Or his zone is very small.
It's 3 hexes.
3 hexes, but he can't. Like if I have a double line here and I'm attacking both of these 2 guys,
he can't do anything about it. This is a hex he can. This is a hex he can. This is a hex he can. That hex. That hex.
So you're saying that this guy here can charge here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like a charge zone that goes out, and as
hexes.
long as it's
Okay,
for
it's
heavy
in the
cavalry.
radius of the cone or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck.
So you're not getting to the tired guy.
So I could, but the tired guy, if I don't get to him, he can op charge me.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Tired.
Heavy against my light.
Yeah, that's not good.
Or we could play conservative and I could just move the 5 fucking units ahead of all my cavalry and line them up to protect all my tired guys and let your cuirassier come up and then do this next turn. I'm going to get what you're saying. It's good to hit him now, and I for sure can get this guy. But is it worth getting a disordered chasseur who has no hits on him and routing him?
I mean, you're asking the Russian commander that charged an invincible artillery.
Oh, dude, I'm not
the wrong person to ask.
I kind of like my idea about just surrounding and destroying this guy.
The same thing goes with this guy, though. He can react 3 out.
I couldn't even see that was a cavalry unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just got a lot of cavalry, dude. I don't have that much. I mean, I've got these 5.
And this is a skirmisher, so I think this guy can react out through it, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
That guy's got like 6 hits on him, doesn't he? One of these guys does. Oh, it's the guy next to him who's got 3 hits.
Are you saying the Garde du Corps is a skirmisher?
No,
isn't
there's
this
some
guy
Legere
skirmishing
over
right
there.
now?
Oh, I thought you meant this. I thought you meant the Garde du Corps. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, they're not skirmishers.
I think it might, and he can reaction charge out to this guy can out to 3, right? He can opportunity charge out to 2, reaction charge out to 3.
Yeah.
And he's heavy.
Correct.
So he can probably stop you in 2 of those rear hexes.
Well, if I light all of these units up, I can put one of my heavies on his heavy. And then most likely completely surround and destroy this guy.
Yeah, you're not going to be so based off the cavalry that I see there, these 2 hexes, whatever you put there are going to get countercharged.
No, I charge this guy. What I'm saying is I charge him. So now he can't do anything.
Okay.
And then I just move units to occupy these hexes without charge.
This guy is going to go 1,
He can't.
3.
These aren't charges. That's only op charges, 2 hexes. So he can't.
No,
you're not going to charge.
I'm not charging. No, I'll charge him with the heavy from the front.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So I'll occupy every hex around him.
Remember, he'll get to retreat before charge, though, with heavies.
No, but if he's surrounded,
Not if there's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Yeah.
Okay, I did
Right.
it.
So the only thing you have to keep in mind is, MJ, is where does that leave your forces for
his turn?
For his turn, right? And then for the next turn, right? He's got all that infantry coming. He's got, a lot of that stuff that's exhausted and disordered is all gonna, recover.
Yeah, but remember,
whatnot.
of my 5 units down here, of these 5 cav, only 1 is charging.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have a guy in double line facing northwest, a guy facing, maybe here and here facing northwest or something along those lines. Or two are charging technically, because one's got to charge this guy and one's got to charge this guy.
Right. Now, it could all go to pieces if he gets the recall chit
come
first.
Up wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or his chit comes up or whatever. So it's
for sure. In fact, I think I'd almost rather his chit come up.
Always.
Are you able to assault that, or do you want to assault that?
Well, I don't want to waste an MU on this fucking guy. He's got like 2 units.
Yeah.
He's got these 3 units. I don't want to waste an MU on it. And I'd love to get these guys unstacked. I don't know how they got stacked, but they're stacked. And I can't without an MU. But I think that's just a giant waste to put, to use an MU for 3 little units.
Well, I mean, if it means you take out a unit, it might be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many? So MU wise, I need 19. Just turned pretty bad. I need these 2 cavalry guys to go, and this guy here I need to attach to the Cossack. I need to attach to the 3C, I guess, or one of these. Attached to the LW3R. So this guy here, I'm labeling LW3R. I'd love to be a cheese ball again and go charge his guard horse artillery.
Yeah, that would probably be a more useful thing to do. He's got that stuff that's.
I just don't think I can.
Yeah.
I don't think I can reach. It's the problem.
No. So the problem with that, with this part of the map, is that it's not good cavalry country.
No, only where we're out having this swirling cavalry battle is a good cavalry country. That's the only place.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not a lot. That's, a pretty tight little space to be in. And what you've got to start worrying about is, if your stuff routes, then you don't want it going off the map, right? So if he starts to get stuff positioned where, now during your route movement, that forces you off the map, then, all these beautiful cavalry units are wasted. So unlike some of the other rule systems where you're retreating towards your depot or whatever else, with this one, it's got all this nonsense about you got to move away from the nearest unit, even if it's, a mile away or 2 miles away or whatever the case might be. So you got to keep that in mind. So that's why, I would be cautious to not necessarily overcommit over there. If you can punch him in the nose, but he's got more cavalry than you do.
For one more turn.
Yeah, for one more turn.
And then we have a truckload of Russian heavies coming up.
Right. And then it's a question of, what can you achieve with that in that space? And then what are your infantry or artillery going to be able to do to help support them, right? With all of that, those big fat stacks of cavalry, they're huge targets. And so you've got to worry about your cuirassiers, getting shot to pieces. It looks like the Russians have got some horse guns coming up, so that's going to be helpful. But yeah, I mean, it's not ideal terrain for what you're trying to do. Now that he's kind of really captured that area there between Pesterwitz and Rosthal. If you were a little further north, or if he were a little further north, you'd have a little bit more room to maneuver. But right now, you don't have too many options. So
right. Another choice is I just play straight up defense.
Yeah, and so it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You want to preserve your forces. You want to, do something with those Cossacks where they can, impede movement, or you know, or you've got a case where, you know, you delay. Well, you've got some options, but I'm
Right.
I'm just giving you some advice based on
chips
what.
fall where they may.
Yeah.
It's all going to come down because I promise you, if he goes first, he's probably going to go after some of my cavalry that's exhausted.
Oh yeah. The particularly those green jacketed dragoons that are up there.
Yes, I know.
Those are going to come down.
Distorted check.
Yeah. So, you know.
So I mean, I think the chits are going to play a huge role in this.
Yeah. So I mean,
I can cover those guys basically if I go first and not really attack anybody. Maybe just drive this guy off with a heavy from the flank.
Right.
And otherwise, just cover my tired and exhausted with a line of cavalry.
Yeah.
The only thing I was going to say, besides best defense, good offense, Russian, is the more you keep his stuff engaged over here, especially the cavalry, it makes it harder for him to have a very mobile force that can react to our guys pushing across the river, the Austrians over there.
You mean the guys up by Plow?
Yeah.
So at some level, you can say you're totally a diversion / trying to keep him engaged and worried about this sector. And maybe we can do some exploiting down there as you keep stuff engaged and they keep pushing MUs over here.
Now, if you look at their setup, they're facing a lot of stuff towards Mitch's push.
And
I don't think Alex's and Matt's stuff is enough stuff. Like Matt alone, and with Alex's one division up here, whatever that is, I don't think that's enough stuff to drive us out of here. And the Austrians may suck, but there's a lot of them.
Yes. Yeah, and the thing that you need to, just keep in mind is, you know, they've got 2 corps, so that's 3 divisions for Victor, and then they've got, I think, 2 or 3 divisions maybe for Marmot, and they've got the guard, so they got a fair amount of stuff. So yeah, it's it's how you want to try to do it. So you certainly, if you have a chance to punch him in the face, do so. But you just have to think about, okay, what's going to happen to my guys next? And so,
what's interesting is if Erica, if this guy here, that cuirassier commander, had this one guy in command, would that command the whole entire chain of them?
Nope.
No, so it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. So in 5th edition, you can transmit command from one regiment or one battalion to a neighboring battalion down the line. But in this particular one, there's no such thing. If you're not within 2 or 3 or whatever the command radius of your commander, you're SOL. So. Yeah, and of course, if he was there and you were playing a different rule set, then he'd actually have to be stacked with a unit to create a maneuver unit. So with like 5th edition, you have to stack with a unit to create a maneuver unit. You just can't have your guys flying around out there. So, all right, well, figure out what you guys are going to do, I guess, and put your maneuver units accordingly.
I'll take as many as there is available.
It's going to take me a month to figure out who's in command and who's not in command here.
Rick, how many you need? 1?
This turn 1. Next turn I might need 2.
Hey, are we able to move Barclay further west?
Well, my guy's here.
Oh, what's the range? 10. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, 3, 6. So we can go 4 more. All right, so let's put him right here. Okay, you good with that?
Sure.
3, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, if we put him here, he's still got range of 10 to right there. All right. I need just one because I can't do much over in the woods with my artillery, so it clears out a little bit. And I see that you got Muse there, Mitch. So
Well, I need at least 3. I would take 4, but I need 3.
all right, so I'm gonna forsake a Mew for him, and I left it by accident. I left Nox or Clux out of range by 1 accidentally. So but he's not worth burning a Mew for. 2. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just take my 1. You guys divide it up as necessary.
So what's available to me for Muse or flags?
Well, you and our Western compadre need to figure that out. I
Oh, I
need
know.
1. He needs 1, so whatever's left between the two of you.
Yeah, that means there's 5 left. You said you need 3, Mitch?
3, yeah, 3 would be great.
3, 4, 5.
Then I guess I'll take 2 and just leave
And you live
Skylau.
if you could probably use. I mean, I kind of need. Well,
I mean, I don't need to move Gailau this turn. A lot of his guys that are moving from away from you are out of command anyway, and the guys that are up front, the infantry are all kind of set up. You know, they're fine. They're not going to get smashed this turn or anything. So I'm just going to take 2 and put them on the 5 cavalry units that are here, which I
Okay.
think are more important.
all right.
Just need to survive for a turn to get those rush and cavalry up.
All right. Then I'm going to try
Remember,
to get.
I'm not going to be effective for at least 2 more turns.
Well, I'm hoping at the start of next turn you'll have at least 2 or 3 of these big fat regiments in command.
Hopefully. Depends on the ordering of chips.
So Mitch,
Right.
what numbers are you taking besides
I'm-
1?
Is 6 available?
I have 6.
Is
I can give it
10
up for
available?
you if you want.
No, is 10 available?
I have 10. It's on the left side of the map. You can take it.
I can just clone one. That's all right.
Okay. So who's got 1?
I have 1, and I have 5, and I have 10.
Okay. Is Devin available?
Is what available?
Devin?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm 2 and 7.
Okay, so that leaves us 4 and 5.
I need to clone this. So 2 and 7. So it's 2.
Mitch, you're grabbing 4?
I am not using 4. I'm using 1, 5, and yeah, I am using 4. I apologize. You're right. Yeah,
All right.
1, 4, and 10 for me.
All right. We also need to roll for independent cab as well.
Yes.
Do
Do you guys have that chart up? Is Schneller one of these guys?
I'm rolling for my 3 guy. He makes it.
Did you call him Schneller? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Okay,
I'm
good.
taking
He's got a
15.
1 to 2. He does
Okay.
not get it.
So Starkenfels.
I'm gonna hit the moved button, the mark move button. Is that okay with everybody? Because everything's
Yep.
still moved.
I'm rolling a 2 initiative.
All right, for those of you that are tuning in, this must be the start of the, 9 o'clock turn here at Dresden. And the folks are trying to sort out their command points and creating maneuver units. Let's see, Miroslav has a question. Are you familiar with Orthez Scenario 1 4-on-4? Yes, I have played that. It's been a few years, but that's the British, 4th Brigade against the French 4th Division, something like that. You're kind of playing there along the ridge line the eastern slopes of that ridge, kind of, I guess, northeast of Orthez. So, what is the question, Miroslav? See, what I really need to do, Miroslav, is you need to get into the Discord channel, and then you could just ask me. That's probably the easiest way for you to track me down. Instead of typing furiously, I have a question. Wing commanders in that game are reduced to galloping around, rallying, and lending bonuses. Yeah, probably. I know with some of the British forces, particularly, you've got the British are organized, sort of for fighting purposes by brigade. So you're spending a command point to activate a brigade, but the division leaders or their corps leaders, that's more for the sake of supply than necessarily for the purposes of, some sort of organizational combat purposes. So depending on who we're talking about here, probably the British, there's a good chance that you'll have some higher echelon leaders that aren't used for creating command or extending command, but instead they're there. And so then you can use them for helping out with attacks or for rallying troops. And that's, something that gets used a lot. If you ever play with the Premier rules, that's a very common usage for the leaders because you don't need them for command purposes. So you can have a corps commander, running a couple of batteries in order to get the, combined couple of hexes of guns firing. I think with Orthez, I think the rules that came with the game were, how would you say? I think that they were sort of a hybrid of the, how would you say? They were a hybrid of the sort of Regs XXX and the and stuff that's specific to Orthez. And you've got some unusual situations there at Orthez. I'm posting the invite to the Discord server for anybody who's out there in the universe and you want to hop into Discord. You're always welcome to do that. Just, be nice when you come in. But yeah, if you guys have got, okay. So you're playing with Marie Louise. Yeah. So with that one, it might be, but with that scenario, you're not dealing with like the whole army, so you don't have to worry about trying to connect from Wellington, over to the 4th Brigade. While I think maybe on the French side, if you were playing the overall battle, you'd have those commanders involved with creating a command link from Seoul to the various division leaders and from Wellington over to the other leaders. But yeah, with that small scenario, you're just dealing with a smaller section of it. And yeah, there are some unusual rules with Orthez because the French have got kind of like a picket line of little companies stretched out from the ridge line down south towards the river to where they are holding the bridge at Orthez. And so that kind of they kind of have a certain line independence, as I recall, with those little pickets that are out there. And so the British have a couple of options. They can strike and try to attack the ridge line there. That's shown in that scenario, or they can do something where they are, maybe swinging or heading towards Orthez and then turn north and attack the ridge there. And of course, they're waiting for Hill to show up and turn the French line. And that's what happened historically. Hill went out on a long sort of flanking march, crossed the river further to the east, and then turned west, and then kind of fell on the French position, and kind of turned Soul's flank, and he had to then abandon that position. It was a good position. And that what's interesting with that battle, it's one of the few where the British are on the attack. With most of the different Spanish battles, particularly like Talavera and Albuera, the British are on the defense, and obviously at Mont Saint Jean, they're also on the defense. So it's a chance for the British players to go on the attack, which is kind of interesting and refreshing. So, all right. Well, let's go and see what's going on with our rest of our colleagues here. They're back in the lobby.
So, Hawk, which chit did you put in? Did you put in the 3?
3 and 10.
3 and 10, super, okay. Should we walk through the chit assignments?
Sure.
How about 1 and 2? Those go in, right?
Yeah, those belong to Matt.
Matt. Want me to just drop them in?
Yeah.
Okay. And we don't have a 14.
Nope.
Thanks, guys. I'm just putting my dinner together. Be right back.
Well, why don't the allies walk through their chits first, then while
Far left side, 2 and 7 on 2 cavalry brigades.
1 on Bianchi, Colorado, and Chasseler. 4 on Civilert. 10 on Liechtenstein.
Okay. And 3 is on Kleist.
6 is activation on the core of Wittgenstein. And then I have a cavalry row I made for these guys in the back, number 15.
Matt, are you here at all, or shall we'll just name it since he's busy? Our chit 1 is the first heavy cavalry group on the west. That's Bordeaux's cuirassiers. There's some cuirassiers there. And our chit 2 is Victor's 2nd Infantry Corps.
Yep. We're still going through the chits. We haven't started moving yet, have we?
That's
Correct.
right. That's right. What's our chit 3?
It's on Demeric. Not here.
And he's got like a lot of heavy cavalry down there.
Is
What's
that
our chit
also in the
4?
west, or?
It's west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lots of heavy cavalry there.
Chit 4
And what's
is
our chit 4?
Chit 4 is Ornano here, and the guard light cavalry that's in command.
How about our chit 5?
That's the guard That's the Old Guard and 1st and 2nd Young Guard divisions.
Robert, do you want to check the out of command indicators there? And like, because a bunch of
Yeah,
them
I
actually got
gotta.
command.
Yeah, I gotta update those. Thanks for reminding me.
Chit 6 is Marmont's 6 Corps, kind of around Rostal. And Chit 7 is one of Ney's Young Guard infantry divisions, Decouz over in the city. And then we had a couple of Cav initiative rolls.
Which all made it.
That was a Pajol, who's like kind of central.
And Lefebvre also made his roll up here, the other guard light cavalry.
So that's the Allies.
Cool.
Where's the French
Yeah,
22nd
the French-
Division commander?
Southwest. His name is Friedrich, and he's down here.
Okay.
He has some loose battalions in there, and quite a few who are still kedging in from far away. Are we ready to roll?
Think so.
And where's Bordesell?
He's right here where the second Chit is. He's right here in the
Really?
middle of this plain before Obergorbitz and Altfranken.
It's actually Chit 1, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. He's down here, Rossalschmiede.
Okay.
He's coming to find you, Matt.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I'm going to kick your ass.
No, probably.
So who does he command? It looks like it's just the 1st Cavalry.
Heavy
There's a ton of
cavalry.
them right here. There's a ton of them back
Okay,
here.
so the guys with the
Those
blue
are two
jackets and the
Saxon
white
regiments
pants.
and like 6. Yeah.
Okay. So is this guy part of it, or is he a different?
He's Domar. He's with this guy.
Oh, okay.
These are just giant cavalry divisions. I mean, these guys here are all Dumont. And then Bordesell has this guy, these 3.
So is it? So you got 2 commanders there. So which one is the one that's got the heavy, or Valin?
Valon is light. He's mine. And then there's Bordesul, the heavy.
Okay, so which
What is-
one? Which one has the maneuver unit on him?
Bordesul.
No. But here, which one
The
does?
Merrick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you got 2 commanders
Well,
in
what-
the same hex, so it's just a matter of just figuring out who's got in
Sorry.
command or not. Yeah.
Everybody ready?
And this guy here is out of command, I think. Unless his officer's with him or something.
Who all's that?
I don't know. Look at this again. Valinin is the commander. He's here. This guy here.
Yeah, for sure, out of command. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jets?
Go for it.
Can there be an issue with flipping units where they won't flip? I have these artillery I'm trying to flip and they won't turn over.
That's a build error in the module, Vassal module. There's a few of those.
Okay.
But they're a red dot or a black dot on the artillery?
They're black, so they're shorter range, right?
Yeah, they're the same as all the other.
Yeah. Okay.
How did I know that I was going to get you?
I think it's just a failure. Damn. The morale. That's it.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Two.
I'm gonna move 15 since it doesn't matter for anything.
And then where's French 12 and 7?
12's my light cavalry. In the
7
back.
is Ney's Young Guard infantry in the city.
Okay, so I can move to 3 then. Okay.
So 7 is opposite Kleist's 3rd.
Oh, that is okay.
So you might want to wait.
Yeah.
I can't do 7 just yet because I got to hang out while Allied 2 moves.
I think on this for 1 second.
For cavalry going across a bridge, it says +3, right? Even though I'm not in road movement or road column.
Yeah.
When you finish a charge and you advance into the hex, you can then be opportunity charged, right? But not reaction charged.
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, down there. Let's switch these around.
What is what's cost for cavalry?
Cavalry, what's
3.
yeah.
Hmm. All right, let's see. 1, 2. Can units that are being charged reaction charge?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on, let me think of that again. You know what? This is having the heavy cavalry go first is like the worst possible.
So it was number 2 that got drawn.
Which is the heavy cav.
Oh.
Because I have the heavy cav leader stacked with the light cav, so he can reach
okay.
this guy, this guy, this guy, and then I have the light guy, so he can reach these 3. I had to do it that way to keep this guy in command because I need to get him out of here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So what's his movement? It's if he's got 11, he's exhausted.
Probably 4.
So 4. I guess this guy goes 1, 2, 3. Oh. 4, 5, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The leader goes here. Very uneventful and exciting. That is
All set?
2.
Okay,
So
so
is done.
you got French 7 next. That's me. French 7. This unit here will form skirmish. 2. Cross the Viceroy at 4, might be 8. 8. 8 to go there. Let's see. This unit here is going to form skirmish in 2 hexes and go here. The cavalry could potentially opportunity charge. Although that's a stone wall, right? So probably can't. There's a gate, a stone wall with a gate. Can the cavalry charge skirmishers through the gate?
Actually, I think these guys could charge.
They probably could, yeah. It's like it's through a gate, so they probably can.
Roll. Short distance is for heavy only, though, right?
Well, any cavalry that charges opportunity charge is going to be against infantry will be cut in half.
Yeah, it's half regardless.
And that's also meleeing into a. If it makes that charge, it'll be meleeing into a general order, which will third it.
What is his, anyways?
But
Lip.
The skirmisher would be quartered. So
Right. Yeah. Because it's in 2 hexes.
Yeah.
Your melee is 13 or 14. So it'll be 11 to quarter. So 11 to what? 3?
3.5, maybe 3.5.
So
3 to 1. 3 to 1.
The one, what are we looking at on that? If we're not familiar with, there we go, 3 to 1. It's like a 50-50 chance. Oh, a little bit more than 50-50. Oh, what the hell?
You have 2 units in that hex, like one or both could charge.
One's a 34. One's a 12, 33 and a 12. Oh yeah, why not? We'll have them both charged. I mean, screw it. Okay, so I just roll for I roll for each one of them individually, right?
It's a
Okay.
single roll for the stack.
Okay, so top one is 34.
And they got -3 because they are stacked without a leader.
All right, so a 42, 41.
Sounds like a yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, they do it.
Right. So the charge. Skirmishers in general order terrain, do they roll to stand or do they stand automatically?
Good.
If you were playing any other rule set, I would know the answer.
When
Which is they don't have to make them round check, but in this rule set, I have no idea what.
Let's do a quick check. All right,
Yeah.
quick check.
Let's see.
So if you roll to stand,
Infantry units in line or column may roll to stand versus cab. That's under what, 19.6? Skirmish order may be able to retreat before charge, attempt to form rallying square, or if in general order, attempt to stand.
okay, attempt to stand. So, and we know in our interpretation here of general order that they stand and we're rolling for effective fire. Okay, they fail effective fire, so there's no odd shift, so they'll try to shoot. They have 6, have 3 versus your attacking 6 fire defense is 1 to 2. And how many increments do you have?
I have 17.
Is that +3, +6 probably? Somebody check on the increment addition.
I think I have the digital copy of that up.
We'll just roll. Okay, it's a miss. It's a miss. All right, so now it's melee. I have 3.5.
Okay, and I have 34 halves. That's 17. That's probably a 4 to 1.
And then thirded for the going into general order, right?
So it's thirded on top of that. Okay. So it's a little under over 5. We round it up or round it down?
Take it as it is. Do the ratio.
Well, whatever. It'd be 1.5. Yeah, I didn't know about the third. Otherwise, I would have done that.
You want to skip? You want to skip it? You want to skip it?
Yeah, actually, I do because this is
Okay, right,
almost sure to give me a bounce.
Yep. Okay. You do get the lance bonus. Lance bonus is +3. Lance bonus is +6.
That makes it a 2 to 1 or 3 to 1.
Let's see. So, okay, fine. We'll do it.
Okay.
All right. So, dice. They bounce. Okay. 16. Yeah, +6. That becomes a 26. That's a bounce at a 1.5 to 1.
Okay. So you bounce, take a hit, and bounce back a third of your movement.
Increments lost. All right.
Does he take a hit if he's not leaving the DOI?
Is he leaving his DOI?
I thought general order, aren't they all in general order? I have no idea what this is going on. I just know everybody's in general order.
Yeah, this unit is in skirmish formation. It projects a zone of control into the clear terrain.
Oh,
Even
because
in the general order?
he's not in the general order train.
Well, the
No,
cavalry.
the cavalry is not. The cavalry is outside of the village.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
If it were a case that, say, the attack was happening here, right? Say it was infantry or whatever. If this guy had to leave, he wouldn't take a loss because this is general order terrain there, I presume.
You only take one hit. It's not both regiments, just the top line.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after the bounce, you take a round check.
Yeah. Okay. So
They rout, then they're tired.
So it's 1.5, 13, 7. That's 20, 20 and a half. Already moved 4, so 16 more.
Yeah.
Oops. 1. Stream is what, 2? Stream is 2. Yeah. 1, 4, 5, 6. No, we want to go here. 4. Cultivated is 6, 7, 8. This is a leader, yeah? Mitch. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and PGD him. Okay.
You're right. Let's see.
Exhausted marker and put a charge marker on him.
Yeah.
So it's tired.
He's only tired.
Okay, so one more skirmisher moved up north of there. Now this unit is falling back.
Why is he only tired, just out of curiosity? Did they charge him melee?
It's an opportunity charge, not a full charge.
Oh, it's zap charge, okay.
Yep. Okay. This guy will form skirmish. And let's see. Everybody else is largely happy.
When I get the fire, gets he moved
Do you?
away?
Yeah, well, there's no zone of control, so there's no fire. In general order terrain in Regs 30, there's no zone of control.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was if you just it was an adjacency thing versus ZOI.
Yeah, 0. So they're done. Amu's done. Next.
Okay. That's gonna be me.
Do we want to pull a few more chits while this is going on, or?
Okay, so he's gonna roll. What is 4 to 6? All right.
French 2. French 10.
I think French 2 and 10 could certainly move there far west.
Actually, I'm gonna look him right there. So he's gonna. Oops. All right, so that's 2.
I think that'll probably take me up to my witching hour.
5. Oh yeah, he has a ZOI out of that.
Whoa, who's this moving 52 moving points here?
2, 3, 4. Does a rubble wall block?
Not 52 movement points.
Nah, I'm joking, dude. It's a lot though.
Rubble wall is +2 for infantry, and cav and artillery can't cross it.
But can they can fire across it though? Yeah.
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 But
Okay,
whoever's
so-
on the other side of it has a well, at least in the original rules, they have a fire defense bonus.
Yeah. Does your skirmisher exert a ZOI right there?
Yes.
Okay.
When you move into woods, do you need a point to change into general order or no?
No.
So it's automatic change.
Yeah.
When
It's
you
only
move
when
out,
you
I
move
think.
out that you have to pay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So point of no, well, your fire value being in general order is still that, so I can actually change formation right there, and then you just get to plink at me with what half your fire value.
Who's moving?
Matt, let's move down a room.
If I move my artillery and change formation in either one of these X's, you get opportunity fire, but it's
halved.
It's printed halved.
Yeah, it's not printed. It's because he's in skirmish order. It's going to be whatever his value is. So
×2.
Yeah, and then it's going to be halved because it's opportunity fire.
Oh, you must. That's not printed order in general order terrain.
If he were flipped over where he's got like his uniform side up, then he would have his printed value. But because he's in skirmish order, he gets to fire as a skirmish. So he's basically got 3 increments here and 3 increments here, times whatever their multiplier is, and then
×2 for these guys.
Okay, so it's ×2 and then it's divided. So it's going to be 3 to whatever you've got. The fire defense for your what is it? Your artillery. If you roll it up, I think it has a fire defense of 8, maybe when it's
6,
limbered. 6 when it's
6
limbered. So he's got a 1 to 2 shot on you. If he hits you, then you're going to take an increment loss. But if he doesn't hit you, then you're going to be unlimbered sitting right next to him. So
just 1 to 2.
Yeah, so basically he's got to roll in the 60s to get a hit on you.
One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. It's also +1 to enter his UI though. 1,
No.
2, 3, 4.
No cost for entering ZOI.
Oh, hell, well, yeah. All right, we'll do that. That's fine. So it was 2 to limber, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to unlimber for 8.
Okay, so 1 to 2 opportunity shot.
Hey, what do you know? That's a hit.
So it checks morale.
So, Michael, you should know if things could go wrong for the Prussians, they're going to go wrong. I think that should be your approach to things there.
So they disorder and they fail to unlimber.
So as I move through here, I suppose you get a shot at me.
When you move in there, you stop underneath the artillery because it's in his own control.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath in disorder. Yeah, that's maybe not a good move.
Yeah, because those are your Landwehr, and they're not exactly the best and brightest.
They're decent at assaulting, but just like moving through stuff, they're not all that.
Yeah, pretty slow. Well, you don't want to intentionally get them disordered. It's bad enough when it happens accidentally.
These Landwehr don't have the limitations that the ones at Ligny do. They're just not that hot morale. They don't have all the fragility of those other ones.
Right. Yeah, they don't have the issues of that sort of cascading panic that you have at both Ligny and at Mont Saint Jean. So that is helpful, but yeah, they're not exactly, stellar fighting force.
I will go right there.
I'm going to call it tonight, gentlemen.
All right,
Feel
be
free to
well,
play
Mitch.
on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hit the
Hey,
head.
Mitch.
It's been fun. Thank you. Hopefully I'll get out of that artillery's way next turn. Yikes. That guy is too strong. It's a Death Star. Anyway, good night and good luck. I'll see you everybody next week. Bye-bye.
See you, Mitch.
Good image.
The Death Star, that is the French way of doing things. Just blasting away.
I feel the worst in Premiere, but whatever.
Yeah. Lay Death Star.
Oh, in Premiere, there's not that many commanders who've got artillery abilities, so it's less likely that you're going to have. So if you play the games that the Marshall guys put together, usually maybe your corps commander has an artillery bonus, but most divisional leaders don't. And there's maybe a couple of artillery leaders out there of some sort of special merit that might have something.
I'm just talking the stack of artillery.
Oh,
in these late Napoleonic period, really large army games like Borodino or Dresden or Bautzen, the counter battery conflict is very, very important. And that those Death Stars on both sides, like we saw it at Borodino too, the Russian Death Stars. It's really important to the balance of the battle as to who's able to win the artillery advantage. And the whole early phase, like a quarter of the battle, has to be planned around how do we get our own Death Stars lined up in a way that they can establish superiority over the enemy artillery Death Stars. And then the infantry and cavalry action happens.
All right. 3 is done.
All right. So now we're looking at 2 and 10 and 7. Those are far west. We could probably pull a couple more chips.
So, did 7 guy leave? Is he still here?
That's MJ.
That's MJ.
Yeah. Mitch is what? 2.
Which is 1.
So
And
Mitch is 1 and 4
1,
and
yeah.
10. Yeah.
He's got a lot of cavalry in motion there. Like that'll be dangerous when it gets underway.
So, Brendan.
Yeah.
So, where's Peugeot going? Is he going north or
Peugeot.
south? Southwest?
Pajol is helping Robert to protect the Death Star.
Basically where he's at right now.
Yeah, like you could loosen him up a little bit. There's a couple of those regiments that are stacked next to each other, don't have a checkerboard. You could loosen them up a little, maybe. But other than that, they're pretty good. And then Pajol has an artillery battery someplace. Maybe it's too soon to deploy that. But maybe you could checkerboard it back a little just so it's not jammed up against everybody, like a hex or something back, or yeah. There you go. Like loose is always better than tight. And then you're just double checking your eyeball. Like if a big cav charge comes in, am I well positioned to get a couple of reaction charges on it? Which you are. So this looks good. And yep. Your Lancer there is in range of the Austrian artillery. You could fade it back one.
He took his hand off.
He did, like chess. That looks cool.
Rick, I'm gonna try to teach these guys 5th edition with Mount St. Jean starting Friday.
Oh,
My
who are
group.
you? Is that with Graham and some
With
of your other
Graham and
friends?
those guys.
Oh, that should be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which side are you playing? The Brits or the French?
I'm gonna try to just run it more. Just
oh,
look up
okay.
rules
Just
and
kind of be the game
sessions.
master and help them.
Robert,
Yeah.
you could probably move French 5.
Oh, I was gonna say, if it's okay, we'd love to have a couple days to look over what I want to do.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll stop before we get to French 5. So we're going to go through French 15. That's the city garrison. Nothing's going to happen there. So we'll stop when we hit French 5.
Any idea
That would
where
be
this
great.
guy
I'd
was?
appreciate it.
Like,
What's that? What's
Looks
that?
this guy here.
Sorry, I missed the flash.
How goes all the excitement down here? Is French number
Good.
2 done? Or are you still
Almost.
moving French 2? Oh, it looks like they're still moving around, poking around.
Yeah, we had an issue where the Guard Heavy Cavalry or Guard Light Cavalry blocked 4th Division from being in command of Victor.
Yeah, he just poured everything in here, and I had all these nice paths to move through, and he cut off my second corps. I had to go all the way around to get any attacks in.
Oh, okay. Well,
This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. He just blocked up everything.
Well, I mean, it's the right move, I think, probably, given the situation out here.
Well, I'm extricating myself, and that's a happy thing. Okay, so we talked about this one. So we go 1, 2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5.
And Eric, just to make sure, that is correct, right?
What's that?
That Victor cannot trace a line to his division through an element of another core.
No, you can't.
I know that usually you can't do that from your divisional commander or your brigade commander to your
We're
own
bored.
units. But let me check
Let's
here
go
real
down
quick.
here.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're joining you guys. We're bored.
I always thought it was you can't trace through a different formation. But let's double check to make sure I'm not wrong. That I'm not wrong here.
I think you're right. That's what it sounds like to me, but
But it could
I'll
be different from core to
correct.
divisions. Let's just make sure.
So it says
I mean, since
a
it's gonna
combat
benefit me,
unit is in command if it's within the command span of its immediate superior. If the unit is an asset of the superior leader, is in command if it's within the command range of subordinate leader, which is assigned. Okay. So the command span of a division or brigade leader is 3 hexes. Right? So, in other words, any part of the division or brigade is defined by the portrayed is within 3 hexes, is not routed as in command. Any part of the division that's 4 or more hexes away is out of command. The command span of division may not be traced through hexes containing a unit of a different command. So that's talking specifically about the command span of a division or a brigade leader, right? So it's not talking about a corps leader. Now let's take a look and see what it says. Division leaders and brigade leaders are in turn in command if they are within 6 hexes of their corps leader. Corps leaders are in command if they're within 10 hexes of their army leader. In some cases, there are brigade leaders which may report to a division leader, a corps leader, or even an army commander. So it looks like the command span from the corps leader to his subordinate is 6 hexes, and it doesn't matter if there's an intervening formation. It seems that it's only if there's an
So it's
intervening
only from the
formation.
guy to the unit.
Yes, that's from the division or brigade leader to his specific unit.
All right,
If
then
that's
Matt, you can
being
move those
blocked.
guys, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
if we're reading this correctly.
Well, one of them can't move.
Well, just the OOC one can't move, right? But the rest of them can move.
Can I ask a quick question before we move on?
Sure.
There it looks like the horse artillery of the First Cavalry Corps has moved, but it's out of command and belongs currently assigned to Chastel. It should wait till regroup to move the horse artillery.
This stuff here, right?
Just 2 stacks of it.
Oh,
that
this
waits
stuff.
till
Yeah.
regroup.
Yeah,
Till
yeah.
regroup. That waits till regroup.
Well, why not? What's the difference between moving them and catching them to Chestal here?
Because it's not the regroup phase.
Gotcha. Wow. Now that moved from someplace else.
So real quick, Brennan, just to confirm, so intervening formations do not block the 6 hex span from the core to a division.
That's correct. They do not block.
It's irrelevant
They do
what's
not
in
block.
between of it. Okay.
Yeah,
As long
the
as
corps
they're
commanders.
division
Corps
under that
commanders.
core, right?
No, if they're going through units of a separate core.
Corps commander is independent telegraph radio.
So it's just a straight radius. Could care less what's in there in the middle.
That's right. But division and brigade are on the ground, and that's when they get in each other's way.
Well, in the French case, in this, it's just division to unit, right? Or division to division getting in each other's way.
Yep.
I don't think they really are brigades.
It's Cav has some brigades.
this got teleported up here when I clicked on Chestel. So I put him back. These both moved minimum before, so I'm going to move them one further.
And then this is infantry stacked with cavalry. Can't do that. There you go. Check command radius.
But now I'm clustered up. I don't like that either. I'm just going to leave it.
There's nothing really near you to do anything to you. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Move Du Breton one north. Now you're stuck. It's you're right.
It's one or the other. I'd rather have my front echelon.
Yeah, totally. Eventually, what you'll learn as you practice it, what works for maintaining command is a box, not a diamond, like a box, a square, with every other unit. There's particular hex combinations. It's usually a 3x3 combat box.
Turning box. It's a box
3x3 combat box. Yep.
So somebody planted a cap.
And if you go back and look at the historical manuals of like the Prussians and the French, guess what? Their divisions move in checkerboarded boxes. That's how they moved historically. So,
somebody's arguing with me on a board, and I'm not responding to it. But I went back and looked at paintings from Austerlitz all the way through, and every single one of them you see large spaces between units. Not huge spaces, but large spaces.
Yeah, it's an interval. It's usually the distance needed for the column to deploy into a musketry line. It's like roughly equivalent to the column zone width. It's usually roughly that, or 2/3 of it.
Yeah, but I mean, in a game, you've only got 100-yard hexes, right? So if you put
so it's yes or no, exactly.
Right, it's because if you're looking for a 30-yard gap, which is probably accurate, you can't get it.
But you need a functional gap, so in the game it becomes one hex.
Right, because you don't want to retreat through your own guys and so on.
Yep, and worse, and you mess up command, and especially you want space for your cavalry to charge forward through the infantry. That's the major use of it, is the cav movement.
So I'm done with 2.
If you get opportunity charged and you're light cavalry getting opportunity charged by heavy cavalry, can you move away?
No.
Okay, so opportunity charge, you're stuck standing the whole 9 yards.
Yep. Opportunity charge is a very, very powerful feature because it knocks out all those special abilities. You can route skirmishers that way. You can, pin light cav. It's a really, really useful thing.
And you can play this more than once a week.
Yep. You have to play it over and over and over again. Eventually you become kind of fluent with it, and then it's like really fun.
I'm learning 3 rule systems in my head. It's just there's lots of space in my head that's getting filled up.
Yes, well, and I have to look through those rules that you sent me and get and make sure that everything is all set with those.
Yep. I think Quatre Bras came back, and I don't think Wartenberg has come back from Uwe.
Okay.
So there's probably 2 more coming pretty quick. And the pieces and the maps are all off to China. Bye-bye.
There you go. Well, so you're committed. They're committed to whatever at this point. So now it's just a matter of whether they get the booklets
the bacon,
done.
not the eggs. We're the bacon, not the eggs. I like him with Victor too. Can I move Victor with my second MU that he got?
You have to.
Yeah, Victor would move during that.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. And you also have to keep him within 15 of Napoleon, so keep that in mind.
Right. So I'm trying to get, so there's 1 brigade commander, and there's the other commander.
The hell is Napoleon?
Northeast-ish, around Nieder Gorbitz.
I see him. Yeah.
So I've spread my wings too far.
Yeah, he can't really move past his spot, but of course Napoleon can move this turn later.
But Napoleon wants to be going the other way.
Oh, I hate that.
We should put the activated chip on Victor.
Okay, there we go.
Are you done with 2? Are we on to Allied 7?
I'm done with 2. Yeah, absolutely. Time for 7. Sorry.
Which group is Allied 7?
That's me.
Uh-huh.
I like Cav.
Like
You can
that.
probably continue pulling chits.
We're going to stop at the French 5. So you're the last move here.
Then I'll wait till next week and do it.
Okay, great.
It's only like 3 units.
Yep.
Good question. During regroup, can my cavalry that's in road column condense as part
Yes.
of its?
Yeah, because it could come
Yeah.
out of
regroup?
road and go into column
Okay.
Or line.
or line. Yeah.
Okay.
Or even skirmish.
What?
Special
Into
Super.
and out
skirmishing
of road column.
cuirassiers
Yeah.
there.
It was occasionally done. I built airfixed figures that had where the cuirassiers had the carbines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all my lead soldiers came from with carbines for cuirassiers.
As do the toy soldiers we make for have carbines with our cuirassier.
What scale are your figures?
1/30th.
Oh wow, those are really big detail though.
Yeah. But yeah,
I did 1/60.
not every figure has it, but we did I think we did 9 different cuirassiers and 9 different carabiniers.
So what's the name of your company, MJ? We can plug it here on the podcast.
First Legion Limited.
First Legion Limited. There we go. So check that out, people. Support an American company. We'll just leave it at that.
Support an American company.
An American company
That's not the
making things in
Legion that
China.
walked into the Ramonturn forest, was it?
So,
What'd you say?
That's not the Legion that walked into the Ramonturn forest and never came out, is it?
yeah.
No, that's like Wollaston, right?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but they put in
10th?
force.
Is that the 10th Legion?
I don't know, but I've always wanted to make.
That's
a series of
the
that.
Battle of the Totenberg Forest there.
Yes, I've always wanted to make a diorama vignette-based series of that. We do a lot of Romans, but you'd have to make some really specific stuff for that.
Yeah. There was, in fact, I don't know if it was on Hulu or Netflix or something, but there was a sort of a mini series about that, where they had the Legion got chopped up, and I think it was filmed in Germany, and it was dubbed into English. It was good. I think they did a fair job, all things considered, with the program. So, all right. Well, I'm ending the live stream, so you guys can all swear at each other now.